Hello, Booktube. Welcome to my first edited YouTube video. Well, maybe my second. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about my book haul that I did in Europe when I was in the Netherlands for 10 days. Now, I didn't have time to record my browsing through the bookstore in Amsterdam because I was souvenir hunting because my wife had like a number of things she wanted me to buy, and there were a number of things I wanted to buy, and I was navigating all these giant crowds all around Amsterdam. So it wasn't a fun experience. Nevertheless, I did get one book from a bookstore in Amsterdam. And I got two other books while I was there. So, without further ado, I got three books when I was in Europe, and here they are. The Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie. Now, I was inspired to read some Agatha Christie murder mystery novels when I watched How to Train Your Gavin, a much bigger booktuber than myself, over 40,000 subscribers. Anyway, he had a lot of fun reading Agatha Christie novels, and I thought, yeah, those books sound like a lot of fun. Plus, I watched the recent big screen adaptations, Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile in theaters. So I thought, I gotta get a piece of that Agatha Christie stuff. I want to read it. So I went with her very first book, published in 1920. Because that's the best place to begin. Plus, it's a book that I haven't watched any adaptations of this particular story. So I thought, yeah, that's the perfect one to start with. So there you go. My mother has been reading Agatha Christie novels since like forever, since like I was growing up. I saw her book collection, but they're all Indonesian translations. So I thought I might get myself an English translation. There you go. The second book is this, which is Birds of the Netherlands. My aunt gave this to me. She won it in some kind of lottery, some kind of competition, and she thought, hey, my nephew has much more use for it than I do, so she gave me this book. So nice of her. I used this book to identify birds on Texel Island when I was there. This is not a TBR book, this is just a reference book. But nevertheless, it's part of my overall haul. The third book I don't have with me. So I was staying at a friend's house in Loon op Zand, and he said, don't buy a book in Amsterdam, it's way too expensive. Here, let me just buy you a book. But the problem was, he bought the book, but it only arrived like hours after I left his house for my flight back to Indonesia. So I knew that I couldn't wait for that book. I had to get something. So nevertheless, I didn't follow his advice and went to Amsterdam anyway and bought The Mysterious Affair at Styles. So the third book is the book that he bought me on Amazon. I'm waiting for my brother and my dad to go to Europe on their respective trips and come back to Indonesia with the book so that I can read it. So that they pick it up when they pass by the Netherlands. And here it is to my left. Empire of Lies by Raymond Khoury. yeah, this is an alternate history and time travel novel. I read the premise of it. I was fascinated by it, and I need more alternate history. I've only read 4 alternate history books, and I want more. I'm fascinated by this stuff. A review of that book coming up. I don't know if I'm going to review The Mysterious Affair at Styles, because I've seen a lot of other booktubers make reviews. That's why I didn't do a traditional review of 1984 and Margaret Atwood's The Testaments, because I saw Booktube is already saturated with reviews of those books. So I don't know if I want to make a review of this book. And obviously, this is not a book that I'm on my TBR. This is just a reference book. But a review of Empire of Lies coming up when I get the book and I read it. I don't know when this book video will be uploaded, but it will be uploaded when I learn how to edit. Anyway, you will not see the camera swivel around to the rest of the room, because I'm going to edit that out. And I'm going to edit in the image of the cover of the 3rd book. Okay, thank you for listening. I'm really excited at the direction this channel can be going now. And now that I know how to properly edit videos. More coming up soon. More edited videos coming up soon. Goodbye.